You know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Duke Blue Devils offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference.
Turning it on. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time, the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
2nd down, he'll throw it. This time on target. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. He's going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now on the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisville's offense will get the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
To throw, it's Bowling. Quick strike complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, better look out! Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Blue Devils have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got crease. He's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
29 Philly.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
On the double.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
To the air on second down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Morrell. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll run the option. Find some fresh air. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might be changing the route. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Calls it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an in.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Bowling. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Still running at the 35. There he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Next going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Duke. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The running back has it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll run the sneak for it. And from this angle, I don't think he got the... The defense won at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Wants to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
42 Spider. 4-2.
The play action fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Wants to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Here we go.
He'll take it himself. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Come on.
They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Tyler. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
On the ready.
And the Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the option. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Cricket.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hauser. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Foley. Here's the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gonna let it fly. It's caught. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Finally. Offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here comes the heat. Safe completion on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He'll take the deep shot. Touchdown, Cardinals. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
On the double.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not enough for the 1st. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, So hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Got his man in the middle. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Got it.
The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. They try to get it outside on the left. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Tyler. Touchdown, Duke! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Chips his way for more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Quickly to the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
And most importantly, they got the first. They've been getting pushed around up front this game and haven't created a lot of lanes to run the football, but you needed it. You needed that 1st down. You needed to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock, so good job by the offense finding a little bit of space to get the 1st down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Clear.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they tacked on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Tyler. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will open from the 15.
Here we go.
On the option. Now the pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Blue Devils with the 1st and 10.
Gorilla. Cricket.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Blue Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll move the tight end. Now from inside the red zone. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking for a man, it's Boley. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to throw on 1st down. In the backfield, it's Hauser. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch right away. You're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Defense looks like they're coming.
25. Ready, go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's trying to get it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Here we go.
He wants to throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
Lasso!
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to find the end zone. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Wake Forest put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Deacs had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to...
He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection, going for the big on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Quick spin on the run. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Finds his man in the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
On the double.
And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Wants to throw again. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will be blown dead at the 35, and that's where they'll put it into play. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. All the way back to the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Finds some room. He's at the and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Duke.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Pound 55.
Looking to throw, it's Boley. Got it set up on the outside. Fighting off the defender. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth.
All right,
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Momentary scare for that offense. Saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Leaves it with the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. With the catch, it's Stoneburner. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
All right, let's get it.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Here we go.
The Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Red 54. Red 54.
The give is to Williams. Inside the 25. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. With that... Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example.